Welcome to the Astro Forecast for the week of February 6th through the 12th. All the planets are direct. Everyone is in forward momentum now. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? And it's really interesting because I've been hearing a lot of, I feel burnt out. It's like we can't win, right? It's like, I'm so tired because the planets are retrograde. I'm tired because I'm overproducing. I mean, can we find a middle ground here where we're feeling like we're not always going, right? So this, all the planets going direct now is like, when you're tired, it's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. It's not anyone's fault. We're not trying to find blame here, but it's really about why. Why are you feeling tired, right? There's three kinds of tired. There's mental, physical, and emotional tired. Spiritually, I think you could also be spiritually tired. But if you're connected to source, then that is a endless battery of energy. So I always connect up to source when I'm feeling a little tired. And I'm also kind of stepping in like, why am I tired? Am I feeling like I'm doing too many things in my business that don't light me up, or doing too many things in my life that don't light me up? I mean, sometimes we got to do laundry. Okay. Like I get it. Yeah. And can we like call in some help? Can we do it in a better way? Can we try things differently? Right. I had a client just now where we were talking about, oh, Mondays, Mondays suck. And I was like, Mondays used to suck for me. And then when I started working for myself, I changed that. I make Mondays like my get up and go days where I'm like doing stuff for me. I also am doing admin stuff. I'm also seeing some clients, but really Mondays are a very different energy than they used to be because I decided it. Right. I decided. And sometimes, when we're in a job where it is very draining, what are you deciding? What are you accepting as truth and fact for you? Can you change some things around that give you energy? So this week, all the planets are direct. And we start off the week on Monday, February 6th with a third quarter phase. So we just came off of that beautiful full moon in Leo, and now we are losing light to come into the new moon that's going to be coming up next week, not this week. So Monday, February 6th, we have Mercury sextile to Neptune. This is beautiful. Mercury is in Capricorn. So this is about kind of doing things according to plan. We like to make decisions and kind of move forward in our life in a way that feels aligned with purpose. And we are about self mastery, right? They don't do anything half assed. They go all the way, they go hard, and they're trying their best. And when we come to this sextile with Neptune, Neptune's in Pisces, ethereal, intuitive, spiritual, these two aspects are working together. A sextile is a 6-degree angle. So when we have our mind, communication, or thought processing, working with our spirituality, our connection, empathy, compassion, we are now working with intuition. We are now working with this divine sense of information coming in out of nowhere. We're getting wonderful ideas. This can enhance creativity. This will be great if you are a musician or somebody who paints or somebody who has this kind of gift of putting out something new into the world. Even if you're writing a new program or a meditation or doing something spiritually that is now kind of has to be put into form, this Capricorn Mercury is going to help you do that. So this is lovely for intuition for practical insights. I loved that. I was like, totally channeled that. Intuition for practical insights to action into your world now. Relaxing, being very creative, communication, you get along well with other people, and you want to have connections and talking about things that really kind of elevate you on an intuitive level as well. So this is kind of like flowing with your inner juicy guidance from the universe, if you will. And it's a great day to meditate or to connect with soul family, do something fun and spiritual, a workshop or a course, something like that kind of enhances that intuition side of you. We don't have any major aspects on Tuesday, but I did notice we do have a square to Mars, moon square Mars, and a moon opposite to Venus. And these transits are pretty quick, but it can bring up sort of relationships issues, or maybe feeling like you're frustrated with people. There's a moon trine to Uranus as well. So this could be feeling like you want to have freedom, you want to have exciting experiences, and maybe you're feeling a little tied down to things. So Tuesday, you might feel a little irritable. Wednesday, February 8th, we now have another beautiful aspect this week. Actually, a lot of wonderful aspects this week. It's a sextile, so it's not super strong, but still pretty lovely. And it's Venus in Pisces. So Venus in Pisces is let's all get along. Let's all, run through the field with flowers in our hair, and very sensitive, sensual, just wanting to like be with life versus like grind and hustle. And it's sextile to Uranus, which is about the Great Awakener. It's our unique, effervescent self, our individuality. It's rebellion. It's freedom, unrestricted, also ingenious qualities. So to have Venus coming together, Venus is what we love and value, with this genius quality of us, this can be connections with people who are amazing, who are fun, who are out of the box thinking. If you're dating, you might be attracted to, on this day or even the days leading up to it, and day before and day after, to unusual people, with unusual qualities, or maybe a little older, or kind of a weird crooked nose. I don't know, somebody with weird style. This could also be a day too that you want to sort of revamp your style and do something different, dye your hair or wear something new or buy something. These two, you could be predisposed on this day to buy something eclectic for your closet. Fantastic relationships, great connections, brilliant insights from friends as well. You're connecting to friends that are giving you awesome downloads. You can want to break with old routines now because you're like, I want to be free to explore, and you want to try something new. Great for your social life. Go and try something new. Go axe throwing, or I don't know, snowshoeing, or something you've never done before. This would be a great day to do that. Thursday, February 9th, no major aspects on this day, but there's the moon is in Libra, which predisposes us to being very what's the word, conciliatory, or wanting to appease and to please other people. And the moon is also opposite Libra. And sorry, Libra, opposite Jupiter, which means that we can overdo it. We can overcommit ourselves. We're kind of trying to do so much. And the moon is trying Pluto as well, which is like, we can do anything. It makes us feel kind of invincible and penetrating and intense. So today, Thursday, February 9th, just make sure you don't overdo it, saying yes to too many things, or trying, like I got the image of someone trying to lift something and hurting their back. So, just be careful. Like you don't hulk out today, you're just you, and your little body still has, its limitations. So just remember that. Friday, February 10th, we have a profound aspect that happens about once a year, a little faster than once a year, and it's Mercury conjunct to Pluto. So it can be a little longer than a year because of Mercury retrogrades, but usually once a year. And Mercury conjunct Pluto happens so Mercury in this case is in Capricorn, and Pluto is in Capricorn as well. And Pluto is not going to be in Capricorn for very long. It's going to dip into Aquarius here in the next few months, and then dip out again, and then dip in again, and dip out again until, So this is not the last year that this conjunction will happen in Capricorn. I believe when I looked at it for next year, 2024, it's still in Capricorn. And then from then on, it'll be in Aquarius. So this is kind of shoring up our foundations, right? Mercury in Capricorn is about, let's have structures that last the test of time. Let's invest ourselves into, thinking things through and having solid plans and goals that are based in reality, right? So, and Pluto is death, rebirth, and transformation, right? He's evolution. He is coming. He is fixation. He is power. He's intensity. He can also be, the word I'm looking for is penetrating, right? So discussing something, revealing insights, powerful insights might come to light right now, intense thoughts and communication. So intensity, right? Pluto can be like you're fixated on this thing and you can't stop. So the most powerful and beneficial opportunities for this day is great for investigation, for secrets, for research, transformation and healing, great for astrology, right? Getting to the bottom of things, looking things up, understanding the tools and what they mean for you. Great for astrology, psychology, and self analyzing. So really kind of going deep into the psychological traits of, oh my gosh, like for example, I read attachment theory, and I got to look around at all the people who are attached to me and who I am attached to, or even the way my bonds of attachment were created when I was a child. And I learned so much about why I do what I do, especially in certain relationships, because I'm very securely attached with my mom, not so greatly secured with my dad. Growing up now, I have a great relationship with my dad. And then even I've had a lot of, friendship issues over the years, especially from like elementary, junior high school. So there was an attachment there that was sort of anxious, right? And so it's interesting as I learned that and understood it and trusted myself, that has changed significantly. But I couldn't do that until I understood why I did what I did. So attachment theory, huge, especially in relationships. If you find that you're always in weird relationships, or you're feeling like you're anxious avoidant, meaning like you want to be in a relationship with people, but then you're scared they're going to hurt you. And so there's this like, love me, but I don't love me too close, so those are all attachment styles. So if you are someone who loves psychology, looking into attachment styles will really help you out. Attachment theory, it's called in astrology or in psychology. So not so good for criminality and addiction, conspiracy theories, propaganda, meaning that Capricorn is top-down structure. So like government, people in control in society, the top sort of 10% of the wealthy in the world, so to speak. And, when there's this penetration or this like fixation on something, we can feel like they're trying to control us, which is like the basis of conspiracy theory, is that there's these secret elites that control society, and we are uncovering that secret and we're trying to topple that, when really sometimes things are just things, and sometimes these things exist. I mean, they get exposed, but most oftentimes a lot of these conspiracy theories are also wrapped up with a lot of weird stuff. So being discerning today would be very important. Control and manipulation, depressive thoughts. This can lead to this. So you have the choice, right? You can create this transformation day, or you're using this energy to research and get to the bottom of something. Maybe you're creating something in your life and you want to research all the background stuff to make sure legally it's right, and you have all the branding, whatever. I always kind of lead it back to business because that's what I do. Profound messages are very there's an opportunity for profound messages today. Spirituality and spiritual healing that leads to ancestral trauma healing, because ancestral trauma, Pluto rules ancestral trauma. Pluto rules inherited, trauma and things through the lineage, right? That's Pluto as well. So great day for that. It's an intense day. I'm going to say it's going to be an intense day. So just take things with a grain of salt. If people are like, penetrating or asking you probing questions, you might be like, get away from me. I don't want to do that. Or you're going to be like, I go to the bathroom, and then don't go back. And then Saturday, February 11th. So that Mercury conjunct to Pluto will be felt all week. Pluto moves very slow, and Mercury is sort of trudging along as well. He's actually moving pretty quick. So I think it'll be about a 4, 5, 6 day transit where we're really going to feel it. So it'll be building in intensity from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's exact. And then it's going to wane away Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we'll still feel it, especially over the weekend. It could be intense questioning, someone's trying to get to the bottom of something for you or from you that you were part of. You could have that experience as well. So just be like, I see your Mercury conjunct Pluto. No, thank you. I'm feeling a little, my Scorpio is Pluto's ruled by Scorpio. So I'm just like, I don't think I want to tell you all the things, but you know what? Let me get back to you, or let me write it to you in a text. So just being aware of that. And then Saturday, February 11th, we have Mercury moving into Aquarius. Now, Mercury in Aquarius naturally is a very cerebral sign. It's an air sign. So air signs about intellect, ideas, inspiration, understanding. And so Mercury in Aquarius can be a very intensely thoughtful, more so mind. I'm going to say overthinking sign to have it happen, to be in, because already we've got that Aquarius energy coming in of thinking and being with, concepts and ideas and elevating concepts. And we can feel like, we're hungry for knowledge. We're open to new and innovative ideas, which is beautiful. Intellect versus emotion. We want to understand the information, and emotion is put to the side. Outside the box thinking, progressive, objective, reasonable. We envision a better future. So Mercury in Aquarius is brilliant. It's beautiful, ingenious ideas that are outside the box. We need to be free to explore with our mind, but it can be very fixed thinking because it's fixed air sign, so that we become idealistic, holier than thou. We wield the sword of truth, and we only know what the truth is, and everyone who doesn't believe it, they're on the outs, right? We we cast them to the side. And that's one of the downsides to Mercury in Aquarius. So use it for your highest and best, right? Use it for creating genius ideas, thinking outside the box, brainstorming awesome ways of being, because you are only stuck by your own creativity. If this is the way it is, if every Monday is going to be shit, well, let me guess, you know what? Monday's going to be shit for you. But what if you thought Mondays can be different? What if like you get to reinvent what Mondays feel like for you? Then do it, right? What would that look like? Can you be ingenious with how you create your Monday? That is Mercury in Aquarius. That's Aquarian energy, y'all. So let's leave the idealistic, the cold, the judgy, the wielding the holy truth of the holy sword of truth. Leave that to the side. If you start feeling yourself getting judgy and people aren't living up to your standards, maybe you kind of go towards more of like a Piscean vibe of like, you know what, everyone's going through their own stuff and you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. All you can control is yourself. And let's move into a more healing, loving self. And that concludes our week. So my word of advice for all y'all is that, you know, don't overthink things. There's a lot of air energy coming in here. By the end of the week, we're going to have 4 planets in air. And that is going to be until February 18th. And then we're going to have some shifts, but that air energy is going to help you to get things done and sort things through and bring mindfulness and intellect to your problems. And it's going to bring you in that genius, energy that's available to you. Don't get stuck in your head, right? Remember, there's 2 other intelligence. You also have your body telling you things and your spirit. That intuition is there. So check into your body, check into your intuition, and don't just be relying on your mind, because it can be intense and it can overthink things. And then we get tired or pulled in all different directions. And that, my friends, is a trauma response to feeling like you're behind or that you're never going to make it. So you got to hustle, right? So where are you tired? Let's focus on being more connected to ourselves. This week brings a lot of gifts, but intuition has to be part of the party. So does your body. All right. Wishing you the most amazing week ahead. And please post in the comments what you found helpful. I'd love to hear it. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.